Hello lovely people, welcome in another video on my channel. Today is a second impression video of the Divination palette from a Robert Welsh and Blend Bunny Cosmetics collab. The second impression video as in video because it's not a second time I'm using the palette, but I think that the first video of the first impression I've done about this palette didn't give any justice to how great this palette is. So let's get into it. I have my face prepped because I'll be recording some other videos after this one. It's full moisturized. I have the eye primer on. The palette itself is actually quite big one. You can see all the reflections on the palette massively fit in the whole idea of the palette because it's given this like mystical vibe to it with all the like rainbow reflections. In a palette there is 18 matte shades and 12 shimmers, where it's a dual chrome because it looks white but it has purple reflection to it. I wore it once in one of my previous videos and you could see when with a different angle the bit of this eyeshadow that I had in the inner corner and under my brow was reflecting in purple. I'm not sure if it will be visible on the camera. It is beautiful color. The mirror itself, it still has a protection foil on it because I don't want to damage it. It's decent sized mirror. It's as large as my face nearly. What I'm gonna do is to create a kind of purple look on the eye to kind of match my hair. So let's get into it. I'm gonna take a brush, which is like a small medium sized blending brush, and I'm gonna take color that deep purple in a shade 8 ball. There is a plenty of product on I barely touched it, and it leaves a lot of pigment on it. I'll be looking a bit down to the mirror I have in front of me below the camera. So I'm gonna start packing it at the outer corner of my eye. As you can see, there is a lot of pigment staying on the eye after that very light application. I'm gonna take the same one on the other side. If you shake off enough of the pigment, you get barely any fallout. Or if you shake it well enough, you don't get any fallout, but if you don't shake it well, there is barely any fallout left under my eyes. So what I'm going to do is to take the same deep purple color and place it on the inner corner of my eye as well. And pack it a little bit in the crease of my eye. I'm gonna take a little bit larger blending brush and I'm gonna blend the whole pigment a little bit outwards and slightly connect those two in a crease, and the same on the other side to kind of buff out the edges where I place the pigment. And now using a bit in the same bit medium-sized blending brush, I'm gonna take the color Affirmation, which is this very pale purple or like a very light pink, and place it more in the middle. Same one on the other side. I'm just gonna go back to the clear blending brush that we used to blend out the color, and I'm gonna kind of blend the edges of both shades together. Get a pigment from the other side from the deeper purple. That's how it looks like. Now I'm gonna use two shimmers. The first one being that purple shimmer called Psychic. Flat brush. And place it on top, or like where those two pigments connect. Going slightly to the inner side of the eyelid. Same again on the other side. Those little dip goes a very long way on the eyelid. There is a shimmer coming off onto the eyelid with every little pat I make. Now I'm gonna take my pinky finger and use this dual shimmer called number 7. Can you see? It is white, but you can see that purple reflection on it. So I'm gonna take this and place it in the middle. Stunning. It does match my hair a little. This palette is so easy to work with. Very decent shade range on a palette. You've got slightly more neutral ones. You have all those purples, blues, greens, bright orange. This is a bit brighter, a bit more orangey brown, and this is this yellow greenish color. Stunning. Beautiful. Right, now I'm just gonna stack some lashes on and finish the whole look, and I'll see you in a second. The rest of the face is done. Fake lashes on. Please don't judge the way they are placed on. I'm still practicing. I still practice how to apply fake lashes on. To finish the whole look, it's literally just going to do under eyes, and then we're done. I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm gonna take the color 8 Ball. So that deep purple that we used at first. I'm just gonna kind of like tap it and slightly pull it along my lash line. Same thing on the other side. That side look a bit more deeper because it's a little bit of a shade. I cannot really sit in front of the window. So if something looks uneven, it's only because of the lighting that I have in the room. So last step is I'm gonna take the blending brush and dip it in the shade Affirmation, which is this pale purple, and I'm just gonna buff out the lower lash line and a little bit under the eye shade. And this is the final look. Again, it's very easy to work with this palette. I love it. This is, as I mentioned in the first impression video, this is the most expensive product in my whole collection of products, but it's definitely worth its price. I bought it on the website glisten.com or .co.uk the day it was released. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would like to hear your opinions. There'll be 2 more videos coming after this one where I'm practicing to put those lashes on and about very interesting product that I recently bought. Please do consider following me if you're watching this on TikTok, or subscribing if you're watching me on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.